In this video, we are going to talk about the present simple. The present tense is the base form of the verb. That is, you just write the verb, I live in London. But with she, he or it, that means the third person singular, we add s. So we say, she lives in London. Let's have a closer look. When the subject is I, we, you, or they, we use the verb in its base form. Let's make a sentence. We can say, we swim in the river. They work from 9 to 5. Can you think of more examples using the words you have here and some expressions that you can add? Now for he, she, and it, we said that we add an s. She watches TV in the evening. My sister has a dog. Now, there are some rules that we're going to see now. In most of the verbs, we add the s. But in verbs ending in ch, sh, ss, o, or x, we add es. Now for verbs ending in a consonant plus y, we add ies. And remember that we say has for the base form have. Now, let's talk about the negative. In this case, we add do not or don't between the subject and the verb. So we can say, they don't watch TV on weekdays. My parents don't work during the weekend. Try to make more examples. Now, when the subject is he, she, or it, we use doesn't before the verb. So we can say, my sister doesn't eat meat. He doesn't swim in the lake. Now make some sentences of your own. When we want to ask a yes/no question, we start with the auxiliary do. For the pronouns I, we, you, and they. Do you eat vegetables? Do your parents watch TV on Sundays? When the subject is he, she, or it, the auxiliary in this case is does. Does he work on Saturdays? Does she eat meat? Now, when do we use it? We use it to talk about habitual actions. For example, he gets up at 7 a.m. and he goes to work at 7:30. We can use it to talk about something that is true in the present. London is a big city. It snows in winter here. I am a student. We can also use it to talk about laws of nature. Water freezes at 0 centigrade. We can use present simple to talk about something fixed in the future, like a timetable. For example, we're playing Gifs at 9:45 a.m. Now, there are some tiny expressions that we usually use with present simple. We can use these phrases like every day, twice a month, once a week, 3 times a year, in the morning, in the afternoon, in the evening, at night, on Mondays. We can also use frequency adverbs like always, usually, often, sometimes, rarely, or never. We usually put these adverbs between the subject and the verb. I often go to the cinema. She sometimes visits her aunt. We usually drink coffee. But with the verb to be, we put these adverbs after the verb. I am often tired in the evening. She is sometimes busy on Mondays. We are usually late for work. The other expressions are longer, and these longer phrases go at the beginning or at the end of the sentence. Now it's time for you to practice.